Previously on...
What? You 18?
Oh, what? This game contains sex scenes. Wait, what? Which you can choose to enable or disable right now. What the shit? I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. Let's do this.
Now!
Have we met before? You don't look like a student, and I don't think I've ever had you as a teacher. The stranger looked at me skeptically, as though doubting my inability to remembering her.
Earthling, we met only last night. Is that memory of human girl truly so awful? I had heard that the fish of gold would forget every few seconds.
A fish of gold? Goldfish? Alright then.
But I believe primates to enjoy a more fortuitous memory capacity. If I had been misformed, then I must correct our record past.
Alright then. Huh? What the heck is this woman talking about? Did she escape from a mental asylum, thinking she was still in high school?
Anyway, forget about that. I'm here to take you an offer.
An offer?
From a crazy person? I don't think so.
But if I reject her outright, she might get violent, so I can at least play along, yeah?
That's right, Earthling. The is very important to me, and I must have it back at any cost. Unfortunately, you seem to have already with it, so I've been put in a difficult situation.
The what?
Oh, I'm sorry. My humanese isn't perfect yet.
Humanese? The fuck is that?
I suppose a rough translation of that artifact around her finger would be the Ring of Binding. Now that you already bonded with it, my role here has become rather complicated.
Even after the woman in front of me finished explaining, I still didn't understand. Sorry, but I don't get it. Ring of Binding? It's bond with me? What does that mean? And who the heck calls this language humanese? Just who the hell are you?
Oh, now that you mention it, it seems I forgot to introduce myself.
Thank you.
My name is Hina.
Right? Sienna? Sina, I think, right? Whatever.
And I'm the Queen of Mars.
Oh. The Queen of Mars?
Yes. Have you heard of me?
No? No. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'm familiar with Mars, but...
You are? You, a mere Earthling, are aware of the situation on Mars?
The fuck is happening at Mars?
I truly misjudged you. It seems you are more capable than I thought, you pesky foreigner.
You're the fucking foreigner. The fuck are you saying? Hey, what did you call me?
A pesky foreigner. That is the term of someone of a different birth planet, correct?
Yeah, you.
That is what Earthling have been calling me ever since I arrived here.
Oh. I'm no longer sure if this woman is crazy or just dumb. Anyway, enough of that. What were you saying about an offer?
Oh, that's right. How forgetful of me. The reason I came to you this day was to ask for your finger.
Like literally? Or figuratively? Which one? You want my finger? Okay. That could go in, different ways, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway.
Precisely. Wait! Where are you going? I want your finger!
Anywhere but here.
I don't know how I escaped from school since she told me, or she didn't tell me, but she just said I won't be able to escape from school, but whatever. After running that entire way home, I arrived in record time, despite leaving later than usual. I ran quickly, taking every shortcut I knew, and intermittently checked behind me for my insane pursuer. I knew no good could come from this stupid ring. Why did I have to try on that crazy lady's jewelry? I don't even like that stuff. I tried to calm down as I entered my house. Despite the insanity awaiting me when I woke up, I still felt fairly refreshed after sleeping for so long, so it wasn't difficult to restore my mood. Forget about the crazy lady. She's gone now, and I'm sure the police will capture her sooner or later. Besides, at this point in time, I have bigger things to worry about. I peered into the living room, immediately setting my sights on my father. Albeit rare for him to return home before me, it did happen from time to time. He's just standing there, not moving an inch. Shit. He must be waiting for me. I sighed heavily, already disheartened by the conversation which no doubt awaited me. Oh well, let's get this over with. Sup, Dad? Boy, you sure got home early today, huh? Did you get off early today because you've been working so hard lately? Yeah. Or maybe you just couldn't wait to see your darling daughter, huh? Uh-oh. He's really mad. When my father truly furious, he doesn't yell or scream. He becomes dead quiet and wanders around like a ghost, ready to snap at any moment. Any minute. Any time. Well, I guess I'll get started on dinner then. I started to walk towards the kitchen, desperate to escape my father's fury. Don't bother with my portion. I already ate. The fuck you doing here? That's okay. Just dinner for two then. No problem that. Emerging from behind my father was Sina, the crazy lady I had tried so hard to escape from. How did you... When did you... I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Is that an idiom? I took a deep breath and tried again. How did you get here before me? Why are you here? Hello? Oh, I see. You're wondering how I arrived before you, even though you left first? I'm sorry to say this, but your athletic ability is not much for my... My transporter, if you will. It converts most forms of matter into light, then... Oh, damn. Forget about that. Why the fuck are you here? Oh, yes. Your second question. My apologies. I didn't mean to alarm you, but as you suddenly ran away during our earlier conversation, I thought it might be more convenient for you if we continue talking here. I stared at Sina blankly, unable to see any hint or malice of deceit. If she knows both where I lived and what school I attend, yeah, then escaping from Sina by normal means may be impossible. But if I had the help of an ace detective on my side, I turned to face my father, who was still unmoving. Did he stop time or something? As I walked in front of him, however, I noticed that something was amiss. My father continued to open his mouth widely, breathing in deeply, when he closed his mouth and exhaled through his nose. His eyes remained wide open, unblinking. Oh God, as though he was shocked by something directly in front of him. What's wrong? Oh, right. The birth giver counterpart's responsible for your creation. Do not worry. I will return him to normal once we are finished here. Return him to normal? The fuck is happening to him? What have you done to my dad? do not fret, child. He is unharmed.
Really? He's like continuously gasping. Hello?
I simply swapped his consciousness with that of the ghost.
What the fuck? I looked towards the fish tank in our living room. You swapped his brain with the brain of the goldfish?
Swap their brains? No, don't be silly. I simply swapped his consciousness with that of the fish.
Is there a fucking difference?
Of course there is. All I've done is temporarily move your father's thoughts into the brain of the goldfish and vice versa. This way we can talk freely and your father will forget everything he hears.
Oh. But that's fucking amazing!
You're flattering me, Earthling. But our technology is more or no more advanced than yours. I don't think we will ever manage to transfer entire living creature into waves capable of being replicated.
Sina looked towards the television as she spoke. She thinks that the people she's seen on TV are moving around as formless signals? Her technology may be amazing, but this woman is clueless about Earth.
Anyway, about your finger.
Uh-oh. I thought that if I couldn't run away, I could at least rely on my father to protect me. Yeah, Dad. But in this current state, Papa's just... There has to be some way out of this. Maybe she doesn't want my finger after all. Yeah, maybe Sina got the word wrong. Yeah, I have to make sure. Miss Sina?
Just call me Sina.
Okay, Sina. Why do you want my finger exactly? What possible use could you have for a human finger? Oh, there's a lot of possible use, you know what I'm saying?
That's a silly question. You human came up with a ritual requiring the finger after all.
What ritual? Like hell we did. I don't care what barbaric civilization this woman has visited before. Around here we don't chop off fingers.
Am I mistaken?
Fuck no. Yeah.
For humans, the bonding ritual requires a ring, a finger, and 2 human bodies entities, correct?
Not literally. You don't literally chop off fingers, damn it.
So the protocol is to ask for another entity's finger, yes?
The human bonding ritual? Wait a minute.
She couldn't mean...
Are you talking about marriage?
Yes. It's the... Or as Earthling call it, marriage.
So that's it, yeah. I was really worried there for a minute. I thought Sina wanted to cut off my finger, like some bizarre cult ritual. But she really wanted to ask for my hand, not my finger.
You want to marry me?
Yes.
Marriage? We must become one.
The fuck is happening? But why? Why would you want to marry me? Holy shit, this escalated quickly. We've only just met. Isn't it just too sudden? Besides, we're 2 different species. Why would you suddenly propose to me?
I proposed? You're mistaken, Earthling. You're the one who proposed to me.
What? I did? No, I think I would remember doing that.
What are you saying? The proof of your proposal is right there.
Sina pointed to the ring on my finger.
That rings rightfully belong to the King of Mars.
King of Mars?
As a ruling queen, the one who wears that ring is destined to become my husband. You put on that ring, and it bonds itself to you. That is proof that you are fit to be my...
hold on! So, I'm guessing you lost that King of Mars ring or whatever, right? In some warehouse? In Earth?
The fuck? Where's the story to that?
Her other. The ruling queen and her husband, the king?
Wait a minute. How could we even get married? I'm a girl. I can't possibly become a king. Now, although the closest translation I could think of for is king, my partner didn't or needn't be male or even Martian for that matter. The ring has chosen you, and that's what matters.
Unbelievable. A grown woman is proposing me because a ring told her to?
What's more, she doesn't seem to care that we're both girls.
Oh god. No.
Wait. That isn't the problem here. There's no way I could go along with something this ridiculous. 2 days ago, we never even met. Yeah, now she wants to be the king of the Mars? Or she wants me, I mean? But what about air and food? Even if I went with you, I couldn't survive a day on Mars, would I? Don't underestimate yourself. The king of Mars, as chosen by the ring, is far more capable than you think. As one wearing the ring, such trifling matter won't affect you in the least.
I put on the ring, and just like that, I'm already the king of Mars?
This is too much. Are you really that opposed to marrying me? I can't force you to bond against your will. No. It's nothing that. It's just... Why do you even want to bond with me? Can't you just forget about all of this? Yeah. I wish it were that simple.
Many Earth centuries ago, we Martians were at war with the Mercians, resident of Mercury. I don't know why I'm using this voice even though it's Cena, but fuck it. We fought her countless years. We fought for her, I mean. Decimating all visible life on both of our planets and forcing one another into our spaceship. But as the war dragged on, both sides harbored an increasing desire for peace, desperate to return to and rebuild our once beautiful planets. It was then that we reached a truce, a ceasefire agreement bound by a scarce ritual. The King of Mercury married the Queen of Mars, and the two were bound together by a powerful relic, a ring forged from rare metals and imbued with untold power. For many years, neither race bore any ill will towards the other. The original reason for the war was long forgotten, and we all live in peace together. It was a wonderful, decadent period of time, one we all wished would last forever. But even then, there remained some who craved war. A few militants reared their heads now and then, seeking to dispute the peace we had all worked so hard to attend. And one day, following the assassination of the King of Mercury, I'm guessing, yeah, they succeeded. They stole his ring and launched it into the cosmos, desperate to prevent another bonding forever from ever occurring. God damn, I can't read. Worse, as per their plans, sure, distrust over the assassination broke out, and our race faced off against one another once more.
So you see, that is why I needed that ring. If I do not bond with the wearer of the ring, it's only a matter of time before our planet becomes barren wastelands once more.
I listened closely to Cena's story, absorbing as much information as I could retain. I found it hard to believe that the ring on my finger, so ordinarily in appearance, size, and weight, could be so important. Even so, as Cena finished talking, one question bothered me more than another one. Yeah, but why me? The ritual was just a gesture, right? Isn't it the important part that the one you marry is from Mercury?
No, that is incorrect. I apologize for using misleading terminology, but marriage is the closest thing you humans have to our bonding ritual. You see, unlike marriage, cause both parties to undergo a change. Two entities from an unbreakable bond, one which binds their very lives together, such that the death of one could means the death of the others. In return for the life bond, one party increased their strength proportionally to the binding relic. If I, the Queen, were to attend the power of this ring, I could unite Mars and Mercury forevermore.
Sina spoke of enough power to rule 2 planets, but even then, she didn't appear to be happy in the slightest. The happy, naive, forceful woman I had met only yesterday was gone, replaced by a reluctant ruler. Poor Sina. I never would have imagined she had it so tough. Either she gets married to whoever the ring chooses for her, or her home planet descended in war. If I were in her shoes, I don't know what to do.
So, it doesn't matter if your partner isn't from Mercury? Not at all. As the offspring of the late Queen and King, I'm half Martian, half Mercurian. My very existence is enough to unite both planets. All I need now is power. The power of the ring.
This ring I selfishly, unknowingly, bond to my own body. Shit. If it weren't for my curiosity, Sina would have nothing to worry about. She'd have the ring, feel, free to choose her own path, and I'd be none of the wiser, yeah. But now,
I understand that this is a big decision. It's not an act to be taken lightly. Nonetheless, I might ask what you expedite your decision. I will give you 1 Earth day to consider my proposal.
Holy shit. The day after Sina left me with her proposal, my life continued in a relatively normal fashion. I said goodbye to my father, who was still trapped inside of our pet goldfish, ate breakfast, cleaned out my alien wedding ring, and headed to school. Just a normal morning without any talk of aliens or interplanetary wars or ceremonies of any kind. Even so, after such a abnormal day, there was no way I could go about my day in peace. Every waking moment, I wondered about what had happened and the choice Sina left me. I stayed up most of the night thinking about it, but this really isn't a decision I should be rushing. Getting married is a huge deal, especially since I'd be marrying into royalty. I'd had my own servants, I'd ruled over a planet. If nothing else, I certainly wouldn't be boring. Hopefully, I could experience an entire new way of life, not to mention all of the cool alien technology. And yet, do I really have the guts? I've only just met Sina. I couldn't do something as impulsive as marry her, could I? This whole situation is utterly absurd. How can I even consider going through with it? Ah, shit. What was her voice? And then, Benjamin Franklin said, "Hey, Azura, are you listening to me?" It'll be exciting, and no life on Earth could ever hope to compare to it. But what would I be getting myself into? I need more time, more information. The way things are, I can't... Azura! What's happening? I knew it. You've fallen asleep in class again. I didn't fall asleep. Damn, no more excuse. Go to the vice principal office right now. Fuck you, teacher. I knew I shouldn't have bothered coming to school today. With another boring day coming to an end, I quickly made my way home. Despite being in school for the day, I spent most of my time outside of class being reprimanded for my behavior. Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not. As a result, the day passed even more slowly than usual, giving me ample time to think about Sina's proposal.
Sina! Are you here?
I shouted into my silent home as I entered the living room. However, I could see neither hide nor hair of Sina. My father, who was laying on the floor and floundering like a fish out of water, was the only person I could see.
Sina?
I entered my bedroom, softly calling out as I entered.
Ah, you returned.
Okay. Are we doing something today? On the bed? Yeah. Are we?
How was the learning prison? Have you fulfilled your sentence for today?
I considered correcting Sina, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized there was nothing to correct. I guess so, though I spent very little time actually attending class. I was mostly trapped in detention.
Ah, I see. So, that is what it means to have a detention. A person from a learning prison called asking for your father and informed me that you had a detention. I asked her to elaborate, but she just told me about you, not about this concept of captivity within captivity.
Once again, I couldn't fault Sina's summation. It's not like I was trying to get in trouble. I was just deep in thought, you know.
You mean to say it's my fault that you were punished?
No! Girl, chill. That's not what I'm saying. I don't blame you for that. But you're right. That is what I was thinking about.
I see.
Even after thinking it over all day, it was difficult to reach a decision. A single day was not enough to reach a decision on something as irreversible and life-changing as marrying the queen of another planet. Nonetheless, as my deadline approached, I knew what I wanted to do.
Sina, I want to fuck you.
The fuck? How the... Okay.
Eh? What are you saying? Where did you learn to speak like that?
Huh? Did I say something wrong?
I mean, that certainly is a stage, but still, to jump straight to that.
The fuck are you guys talking about? Did I say something wrong? I was trying to use the word you used yourself, but I must have said it incorrectly. What am I trying to say is, Sina, will you marry me?
Eh? You mean it? You'll marry me after all?
That's right! Sina, even if we barely know each other, the truth is, my life has been more interesting these past few days than it was the rest of my life. If a life with you is even half as enjoyable, then I want to spend the rest of my life with you!
You really mean it? You're not just saying this out of pity or a sense of duty as the ring bearer, are you?
No way! I wouldn't sign my life away over something as silly as that.
Sina, if you have me, then I want to be your king.
Sina continued to stare into my eyes with a look of pure joy of her face. Tears formed in the corner of her eyes, though never streaming down her cheeks. Aw, jeez, if Sina started crying, then I wouldn't be able to hold back either. Oh my god. Driven both by curiosity and a desire to keep Sina from crying, I moved on to the next step. So, Sina, what do we do now? You want my finger? How do we perform... How do we perform that ritual thing you were talking about?
Hee. What are you talking about, dear? You already said it yourself. In other words, we consummate our marriage.
Consummate? What?
Well then, let me show you.
Sina closed the distance between us, taking my body in her arms. Oh God, is it happening?
She held me close, tightly, squeezing my face into her breast too. Sina, what the heck are you doing? Shh, just leave it to me. I may not have any experience, but if my partner is my fated Azure, then I'll do my best. Sina carefully removed the glasses from my face, placing them next to my bed. Oh. She then slowly lowered me onto my bed, cradling me in her arms all the while.